Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 2. We're playing on the Game of Thrones mod as Jon Snow, Aegon Targaryen. This is episode 6. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best thing you guys can do to support it is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below your feedback. So welcome back to the series. Here today, hopefully Jon Snow can get himself a new wife, and we're going to be continuing to finish off the Lannisters. We want to sort of get rid of them for what they did in the Red Wedding. So welcome back guys. In the last episode, if you haven't gone and watched it, we managed to declare war upon the Lannisters within the Riverlands. Lannister was actually in my dungeon, but he's escaped. He's currently the Lord here in Darry. But basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to give the Riverlands back to a Riverlord, because Lannister here, son of Kevin, was Lord Paramount of the Trident, and the Freys held Riverrun as well. I ideally would have liked to given it back to Edmure's son. Potentially maybe Bran, but what's happened, what we had to sort of go with was to give House Blackwood the Trident and the Riverlands, which I don't mind. They're rivermen, they've been there for centuries. It just kind of sucks because technically Edmure's last son held land in the Westerlands, so then he technically couldn't have it in the Riverlands. Regardless, we've got Brynden of the Trident, 27 years of age. House Blackwood rules the Riverlands. Okay, moving into the Vale now, we've got Robert Arryn. Down in the Stormlands, we have Derek Lannister, son of Michael. I probably want to try and get a Stormlander in the Riverlands. However, his heir is actually a Vulcan, a Stormlander. So, as long as a Stormlander rules the Stormlands, I'm not particularly fussed. However, we could give it to potentially House Seaworth, because Shireen has bred into that line. As you can see, Shireen married Sir Stannis Seaworth, and they've got a couple of children, Ildon and Brynden. Okay, down in the Dawn, we have Prince Morgan, son of Ariana Martell. In the Reach, Willis is currently ruling. His heir is now Aegon Tyrell, as I've married his only daughter to my son Rhaegar. I will go through the family tree as well. Okay, so we're going to be declaring war upon Tymos Lannister, who somehow, I still don't know how they managed to get Carhold, but regardless, I want to try and get the Lannisters out of the Westerlands. They deserve to forfeit their claims well, basically because of the Red Wedding. Okay, moving over to the Iron Islands now. Iron King Norjan, the only kingdom sort of rebelling against me. I don't mind the Ironborn sort of ruling themselves, because in-game it costs so many men. You lose so much attrition attacking the Iron Islands. Maybe on the last episode we could do it, because then it wouldn't matter, but at the moment, for the next couple episodes, I'm not really inclined to do that. Up in the north, I'm currently the Lord of Winterfell, so we've got Blackwood in the Riverlands. I think that's pretty much it. So King John, 52 years of age, King John the Able, has a lot of children. So, let's go through the dynasty. So, we have Lyanna, Eddard, and Rhaegar. Now, these three children are all of Jon Snow's first marriage to Daenerys Targaryen. Samwell is currently to his second marriage, Yelissa Arryn. Now, unfortunately, I was thought by dead. Yelissa Arryn has been awful. She's had 3 miscarriages. So, I made the decision, Jon Snow, just so tired of just seeing his babies die, basically went out and was like, you know what, I need more children. So he managed to have a daughter, Daenerys, Aemon, Aegon, Jaehaerys, and Rhaenys, which are all legitimized bastards from notable northern women. So, like I said, Jon Snow wants to get a new wife. The thing is, Yelissa Arryn is not giving me any children. She hates me, and something has occurred. Now, Lyanna Targaryen, my daughter, my only daughter I had to Daenerys. Her husband has died. Brandon Stark died from crippling injuries. Now, her daughter Beth is actually my daughter. Jon Snow did have he's actually in a relationship with his daughter. Yeah, so I love her. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to divorce my wife, Yelissa Arryn, right now. So Jon's divorced, and I'm going to marry my daughter Lyanna. She's a spitting image of Daenerys, and it's a Targaryen thing to do. So Jon Snow is going to marry his daughter Lyanna, 28 years of age, And there will be a wedding and a bedding. So Jon Snow is on to his third wife. There's nothing else we really can do just yet. Okay, so what else can we do? There should be a couple of events. Why can't we have the wedding, you know? Another courtier, King's Landing culture. We've got 500, nearly 500k in the bank, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, here we go. Host a wedding for Lyanna, right. Your Grace, your betrothed King Jon Targaryen has declared that the lavish ceremony, all the lords of Westeros, yes, it shall be beautiful. I've given the orders of the ceremony, and Queen Lyanna Targaryen wed. Let's invite all the vassals, I guess. Okay. Any more events here? Not particularly. That's fine. Okay. Now, for whatever reason, I couldn't declare the thing is, right, under the Tommen Baratheon regime, as I mentioned, the realm authority was lowered, a couple of stuff has been changed, so when normally I could command, like, there's proxy wars going on. If the king says stop that war, that means the war is stopped. But because it's been changed under the Tommen Baratheon regime, we have to try and get our medium realm authority. Now, not everyone likes me, so I have to get the sway in the Seven Kingdoms. So the best way, and for some reason as well, in the Riverlands, like, the House Lannister shouldn't rule the Riverlands, you know? Even though they have land here in Darry. So what I had to do is I had to go through and revoke titles. There was no, like, okay, you shouldn't be owning that, I need to declare war. So in doing so, I've had to, it's like, because I've been revoking titles, everyone hates me in Westeros, and has put my relations so far down that I can't actually marry into other factions. So I'll go through all the marriages, because basically all of Jon's bastards have been betrothed to one another. So let's go through Eddard. He hasn't been married on. He's... What? What happened? He was incapable. What? Did that just go? Oh, wow. It said that Jon was incapable before. Or on not human. Has he come alright? Oh, King Eddard seems to be okay. Oh, that was a huge development. Okay. Maybe he's sort of come out of his thing. That's odd. Yeah, Rhaegar's married to Diana of House Tyrell. We've got Samwell married to Obara of Dawn, Doran's daughter. And then from now on here, we've got Dany betrothed to Aegon. And I'll quickly show you, it's probably easier through the family tree here. So we've got Daenerys married to Aemon. Aemon or Aegon? I'll just double check that. Aegon. Oh, okay. Anyway, Aegon's betrothed to Daenerys. Because the thing is, right, funnily enough, I've actually got 3 bastards, actually not my daughter here, so we've got, yeah, so I've got my bastards, Daenerys, Aemon, Aegon, Jaehaerys, and Rhaenys, are all married, intertwined here, along with Beth. So, let's go through here. Daenerys is betrothed to Aegon, Aemon is betrothed to Beth, Jaehaerys is betrothed to Rhaenys as well. Okay, wow, so that's good for Eddard. He's actually okay now. I can't marry him off, which I would like to. I do need more children, because we've got a lot of children, but I want sort of my children to start having children now. Okay, nothing really else we can do. Willis is the hand of the king. We're trying to get this law authority up. No more events to really do. Factions-wise, Tommen for the Iron... Tymos for the Iron Throne. I'm just sort of seeing the events here. King's Landing also caught on fire as well. I don't particularly want to give Rhaegar any land just yet, because he could be my... He's like my second heir. Like, Samwell could probably be given off, but not just yet. Commander of the Iron Throne, Household Guard. I think we can leave that stuff for the time being. We're going to go to war in a minute now anyway. And then we've got some weak claims. We can push on some stuff. That's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I just want to see if the wedding ceremony... Yes, so let's go through the wedding ceremony. Let's be wedded and bedded before we march on. Jon Snow is wounded. There was an event off camera where he pricked himself on the Iron Throne, so that's hopefully not a a sign of things to come. I just need a quick sip of water, guys. Okay, here we go. Let's get into the wedding festivities. The best part about holding a wedding is organising the whole event. We'll spend 50 gold, spend it lavishly. When I opened the door, I saw no one... Oh, okay. Right, performed all the tricks. Perfect. Most of the preparations for the wedding have been made. Now I need to send invitations. Oh god, so... Oh, the Lord of Harrenhal isn't coming. Oh wow, there's a lot of people just blatantly refusing. Okay, let's get some jesters and stuff in. That'll be quite cool. So yeah, Marcella Baratheon died. My assassination plot actually came through. Yeah, murdered on the orders of King John of the Iron Throne. I was found out. Now her son rules the Westerlands. Betrothed can be married. Duncan Flint to Risewell. Sure. I can't remember doing that, but I'm sure there should be no problem towards it. The wedding day is upon us. Soon I will wed Queen Lyanna in the sights of all the lords in front of the Iron Throne. Excellent. The guests have finally arrived. Okay, so there's actually... Oh, Loras Tyrell actually came. Okay, cool. The servants have worked all day and night to prepare and decorate the dance hall. Queen Lyanna, gowns, and it looks lover. Excellent. Right, here's the wedding. Here I stand before a heart tree of the old gods to take up a vow, marry with Lyanna Targaryen, the lords and ladies of the Iron Throne, House Targaryen, Right, cool. The lamprey pie made of, however... Oh, shit. Well, he died. The wedding feasting... Good for them. Okay. Right, here we go. So... Some Slint. Sir Jonas Slint. Oh, wow, he obviously didn't go to the wall, but he had some sons. Okay. So, right, I can command him to stand down, but because of the low law authority, Slint's not going to do anything. I lose 50 prestige. The feast is winding down, and now only the bedding remains. Jon and Lyanna are stripped of all their garments. Alright, it's a fine tradition. A wedding and a bedding. An alliance between Jon has broken down. Why? Oh. Well, at least Eddard has found himself a wife. A northerner, which I don't mind, of House Branch. Okay. Where is Willem Branch? They are... Where is House Branch? Where was that? Okay, so House Branch... Acorn Grove. Willem Branch. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about that. Right, Your Grace, Rhaegar has left... Oh, wow. Okay, shit. Your Grace, your son Prince Rhaegar has left King's Landing without seeking your permission. We have heard rumours that he's gone to Lord Paramount Giscard's of the Golden Pyramids court in Yunkai, where he's receiving support for his claim. 47. Claim of Giscard. How displeasing. Daenerys has sort of fucked my titles, by the look of it, yeah. So now he is what? Lord of the Kingdom of Yunkai. And Eddard is the High King of Giscard. It looks like the Targaryens are being drawn back to the east. The morning after the wedding feast has come, and all the lords and ladies are finally making their way home. All agreed it was a fine celebration, and many predict that the newlyweds should be most content. Excellent. I married my one-armed daughter who has grayscale. God, I love this game. We can hold a melee. Disband. No. I think that stuff's all good. I think after that wedding ceremony... Oh, God, here we go. King John, after listening to the advice of a group of bannermen led by... I hereby relinquish my position as High King of Giscard in favour of Rhaegar Targaryen. So what's happened now then? I don't like this. It's because they've got all these claimants. So now Eddard is the King of Marine, Kingdom of Marine. You'd think you'd preference like Westeros. So now now Rhaegar is the High King of Giscard. Okay, I don't give a shit about the East. I want to focus on Westeros. But he's got a Tyrell wife, so yeah. But all their heirs are me, so my heir is still Rhaegar. Yeah. Jon Snow the Able. Anyway. Okay, guys, so Jon... Oh. What's happened here? Well, oh, wow, okay, so Rhaegar's had a daughter just then, but I've had another bastard daughter to a halt. Okay, we're gonna need a new name for her. Oh, I've actually got 2 bastards here that have just been born. Not good, seeing as I just married my new wife, and legitimized bastards are gonna kind of piss her off a bit. Anyway, where was I? What should we call her? So we've got Rhaenys. I think, yeah, the next daughter I wanted to name was Visenya. The next daughter. Rhaenys, yeah. So we'll call you Visenya. We'll legitimize you as well. And we've got another daughter here as well. Jane. What should I call you then? I'm just having a look through the female Stark names. Liara could be one. I don't particularly want to call her Cat. No, I think I may be better off going through the Targaryens. Rhaella, I think, is probably our best bet. Shiara's a good one as well. I'm just sort of having a look at what sort of the names of previous Targaryen kings. We've already got Rhaenys, Visenya, and Daenerys. Daenerys, Lyanna, Daenerys, Rhaenys, Visenya. I think we'll call... we'll call her Rhaella. I don't really mind. But I'm probably not going to go whoring myself around anymore. Okay, so... Oh, Christ. So it seems my diligence with Queen Diana has resulted in... Oh, God. High King Rhaegar thinks the son is his. I've actually done that to a couple of my wives. I've cuckolded my son's wives. Or in this case, my cousin's wife. So yeah, because Beth's my daughter, Jon's daughter. And now... Yeah, Moria is actually Jon's daughter. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter which Lannister gives you a child, as long as it's a Lannister. Good old Joffrey quote. I guess it'd be Targaryen in this instance, of course. And let's legitimize the 2 bastards. Now, hopefully that doesn't drop me. Yeah, minus 100. Fucking great. So after all that of... Oh, he's had another son as well. Harlan. I think I've gone a little bit too overboard here, if I'm being honest. So the last king, so we've got... Right, we need to think of another name. So we've got Eddard, we've got Rhaegar, we've got Samwell, we've got Aemon, we've got Aegon, Jaehaerys. We need a new name. Maybe we should go down sort of the Stark sort of names. The thing is, right, the Targaryen dynasty's been so gone, like, gone for so long, I'm sort of inclined to bring back more Targaryen names than Stark names. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name this son Maekar. To be fair, Balon Breakspear's quite cool as well, but I think... Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Maekar. Balon's quite cool. Maekar was actually son Aemon's father, wasn't he? Yeah, Daeron's quite cool as well. I don't think like Ares is going to come into the the naming just yet. So we'll call this kid Maekar. Let's legitimize him as well. Oh wow, your son? Okay, right. Your son, as a member of the royal family, should be protected by the Kingsguard. I don't mind. Sir Robert Strong actually quite likes me. We've got Buckwell. We've got Loras Tyrell. The thing is, right, I might be more inclined to send Loras Tyrell, 53, for the thing is, right, he's going to be more inclined to protect Rhaegar more than anyone, because he's currently married to Diana, his, what would that make him? His niece, yeah. So we'll send Loras Tyrell, go and serve your, go and serve my son, Rhaegar Targaryen, your nephew-in-law, I guess. That's how we do it. So we'll send Loras to go and protect him. We're going to run out of Kingsguards for all my family members if they bugger off. Okay, guys, an event has popped up, which I think is quite stupid, might I add. Anyway, a group led by Rakaz has arrived at your court and demanded an audience. Okay, so we've got this, what? Yunkai man? Okay, right. They claim that they believe Eddard is not your son at all, but the child of an affair between Daenerys and another man. They demand that you denounce and disinherit him immediately. I wonder what sort of conflict of interest they might have, seeing that, like, what, Rhaegar's over here, over with bloody Eddard. Anyway, so we've got a couple of options. We can okay, so right. So they present the following evidence. Eddard looks nothing like the father. They claim that Eddard's father was away during the time of conception. They also implicate Eddard's siblings. So that means if I accept this, I declare that Eddard is a bastard, Lyanna is a bastard, and Rhaegar is a bastard. Now, out of those 3 children, there's a guarantee that they could quite possibly are. I don't know if there's like a cheat or like a code to actually see who the fathers are, but I'd be blown away if any of those children were bastards, and it's not like it matters anyway, because they've still got Targaryen blood being of Daenerys' descent, so the Targaryen line is still continuing on, obviously not through Jon and Rhaegar, but it doesn't really matter that much anyway. So yes, let's go, oh yes, a bastard, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I think Lyanna kind of, well, I guess, yeah, Lyanna looks like Daenerys. Yeah, I think Eddard looks like Jon, obviously, but with the Targaryen sort of features. And Rhaegar looks like Jon as well, I think. But they're both children of Daenerys. I don't know why I would sort of denounce any of them. Right, we've got 300 gold in the bank. I'll just sort of see if there's any more events popping up. What's this? Oh, okay, the old wound has finally healed. He's even got like a scratch on his chin. Alrighty, guys, I was just about to I was making myself ready to go to war with the Lannisters and revoke their titles, going through all this sort of stuff. And what I noticed is that I don't actually have to revoke Tymos Lannister's title. What I can alternatively do instead is go for a righteous imprisonment. Now, as you would know, revoking titles in the past is quite bad, because sometimes you get some... the thing is, people get pissed off, really. You can't go around revoking titles. However, because of our low realm authority, we can't command wars to stop, we can't really... For some reason, like, I should be able to throw the Lannisters out if I want to. So what I'm going to do... There's actually a couple here. Howland of the Neck I can righteously imprison. It's because they're doing schemes as well, I think. Brandon. Oh, wow, Brandon. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a righteous imprisonment. There's a 1% chance. I doubt we're going to capture him with a 1% chance. What I'm planning on and hoping for is that he basically starts the war. The war is going to kick off. So let's go for a righteous imprisonment. Now, I just swallowed the words in my tongue. What the fuck? The men sent to Castle Rock arrest Lord Paramount Tymos were unable to get past the... Right, okay. He surrendered himself into my custody. Excellent. Oh, what? Okay, so the war started, and then the war subsided. Let's reappoint the old council. We'll let him stay there. So now that he's in my dungeon, we can revoke the titles. Let's revoke the title of the Westerlands. Let's revoke the title of Casterly Rock. I don't particularly care about Darry, nor Carhold. I don't know even as to how they have Carhold. I don't even care about his life either. Like, I think we're better off giving the Westerlands to someone else. That was easy. Oh, wow. Okay. So now we can give Lannis Casterly Rock and the Westerlands to someone else. Now, I was thinking maybe a Tarbeck. So what's going on with House Tarbeck now? Okay, so House Tarbeck is still kicking about. Their liege lord is... Oh, wow, what? Oh, wow, maybe there's been a bit of a succession crisis. I don't know why House Tarbeck. I think they did support the Reigns, if I do believe. Anyway, so we've got a Tarbeck here. Of Tarbeck Hall. Garrison, Tarbeck, 35. What are the potential... The thing is, right, you kind of want to roleplay it as in the north as well. You want a northerner to rule the north. You want a Westerland man to rule the Westerlands. Craigcall potentially could be another option. Okay, so the Lord of Craigcall is actually... the princess is married to Morgan Martell. Okay, so we could go into here. What's Hornvale doing? Robert of Hornvale. Sarfield. Case. I'd love to give it to the Reigns of Castamere. That'd be bloody great. The Crag. Westerling. Okay. Maybe I could... You know what? I'm better off giving it to, like, Samwell or something when he comes of age. I don't know if I should give it to any of these these guys in the Westerlands. They probably don't deserve it. I've got an idea. I could give it to Rickon. That might be better for me. Yeah, let's give it to Rickon. Because obviously I'm currently ruling the north and the Crown lands. So let's go Eddard. So Sansa's alive. Bran's dead. Let's give it to Rickon. 42, married to Bethany. Hasn't got any children. Let's grant... This is going to be great. We'll have a Stark sit the Casterly Rock seat. Because I wanted to get rid of the Lannisters for what they did. Nice bit of poetic justice, if you will. So we'll give Casterly Rock to Rickon. And I'll also give the Kingdom of the Westerlands, including the lower titles, to Rickon. Excellent. So I've put my cousin, my brother, I was technically raised as, so anything else, King's Landing, Winterfell, Lordship, Hornvale, yeah, I kind of want all this stuff. So I've put Rickon Stark in the Westerlands. We've got a Blackwood ruling the Riverlands now. We've knocked out 2 pieces of the Lannister Triumvirate. In the Stormlands now, we have Derek, who is 12. Maybe we're better off revoking his title as well. So how old's he? Shipbreaker Bay, he's 12. So that's there. Leech. Oh, he's not even Lord Paramount of the Stormlands anymore. Melwyn is. And where is he? Imprisoned by Tymos. But we've got him in our dungeon. Well, let's revoke the High Kingdom of the Stormlands. And it worked, because he's imprisoned. Let's move this over. I didn't really read that. Let's revoke the title of Casterly Rock. So who rules the Kingdom of the Stormlands now? Me. Plot to rescue. Hang on, so I'm going to go to Rickon here. Wow, this is... I wanted to fight the Lannisters in today's episode. Sort of changed up a bit. Oh, okay. I wanted to give the High Lordship to Rickon, but I can't. So what's happening here? So... He has the High Lordship of Casterly Rock somehow here. And you have... What have you got on you? High Lordship of Shipbreaker Bay. Let's try and revoke that. Accepted. No? Oh! It's because heaps of people are imprisoned and heaps of people are... they're just all imprisoned. I have no will ill... Like, I don't want to murder them. I'll offer them a fair trial, probably. Okay, right. So what do we do now? So who should we give the Stormlands to? Well, I think we should give it to Devon. There's a couple of options. We can go through House Baratheon. Oh no, you're not the right one, are you? Where is... Yeah, it's here. So let's go through the Baratheon line. Even through Robert as well. So Edric's still alive. Shireen Baratheon had 2 sons into House Seaworth. We're better off giving it to that side of the tree. What the hell is Edric doing? He's in lease. has some children. Carter as well. Should I give it to Edric Storm? What did Robert Baratheon ever want to do with me? Like, what did he ever do for me? He wanted to kill me. That's from Jon's perspective. However, Stannis at the start of this series helped him take the north and really lost his life because of it. He had to come down and fight south after helping me. So maybe we're better going, hung on the orders of King Tommen. So Shireen married Stannis Seaworth, who out of the children of Sir Davos, I'm just curious to see who's the oldest here. So Mathis died in the Battle of the Backwater. Devon went on and had a lot of... So Devon rules House Seaworth, and then Stannis rules Dragonstone. But because he's married to Shireen... Yes, Shireen Baratheon's still kicking about as well. I can't give her the title. I can't give it to Stannis. However, I can give it to Ildon, who has children. Mother Shireen Baratheon. He's definitely not a bastard or anything. He has a strong claim to the Iron Throne over anything. Anyway, so let's go by Lord Ildon. Let's grant him the title of High Lordship of Shipbreaker Bay. And let's grant him the Kingdom of the Stormlands as well. I should have included the lower titles. My mistake. I was just sort of double checking if I could do anything else. I can give him the High Lordship of Casterly Rock, which is not what I'm going to do, but I think we've actually achieved a relatively decent piece in Westeros for now. So I'll quickly go to Rickon here, grant title. Yeah, High Lordship of Casterly Rock. Let's give him that then. Oh, what's this? I believe me and my family can do great things, therefore I'll put my mind into actually implementing ideas. Okay, I get a proud trait. Okay guys, so let's quickly recap the Seven Kingdoms. So Jon sits upon the Iron Throne in the Crown Lands. In the Westerlands, in the Stormlands, we have House Seaworth, Ildon, son of Shireen. His grandfather was Stannis. His great-grandfather was Steffon Baratheon. So the Baratheons finally rule the Stormlands through House Seaworth. I'm quite happy that his grandfather was the Onion Knight. Down in Dorne, we've obviously got Morgan Martell, son of Ariana Martell. His grandfather was, of course, Doran. We've got Willis in the Reach, son of Mace, and his brother Loras currently sits the King's Guard. Rickon is currently Lord Paramount of the Westerlands and sits in Casterly Rock. I would have loved to give House Tully back the Riverlands, but Edmure's last son is safe as a minor lord in the Westerlands. Brynden here, currently of House Blackwood, rules the Riverlands. Okay, I forgot about this. I didn't realise. Robert Arryn, Sweet Arryn, died, and now his son Ellis rules the Vale. His heir is Galbert, who is Harold Harding. Harold Arryn legitimised. Sansa Stark was the mother. He's got a decent amount of siblings as well. Over in the Iron Islands, Norjan's still here. Gelmar, his son, and we still rule the north. But guys, I think it's time to end the series here. We've achieved a pretty decent piece in Westeros. The Lannisters are still kicking about in their minor kingdoms in Darry and stuff, but they don't sort of rule supreme. I don't really know where we would expand. Like, we're not going to hit the Tyrells. We're not going to hit the Martells. Like, House Seaworth and House Stark in the Westerlands, like, love us. We've even got, like, a blood relation with the Arryns through Samwell. We could hit the Iron Islands, but, to be honest, they didn't really bother me in this campaign. Although Theon Greyjoy did sack and kill Winterfell, it wasn't, like... It's actually been relatively a time of peace under Euron Greyjoy, funnily enough. There were some raids at the start of the campaign, and maybe some down in the Reach, but yeah, after sort of the start of the campaign, when I started ruling as King upon the Iron Throne, that really sort of subsided. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to end the series here. Nothing is set in stone, of course, so maybe you would like to see the continuation of this series. I could do maybe an episode per reign, something like that. Would you like to see the reign of these children and sort of see how it ends up? Jon, obviously, his daughter Lyanna, his granddaughter and daughter Beth, Eddard, of course, Rhaegar, Samwell, his other daughter slash granddaughter, Samwell, Daenerys, Aemon, Aegon, Jaehaerys, Rhaenys, Rhaella, Visenya, Maker, maybe when they come all of age. Jon's 52, by the way. Maybe you would like to see their reigns. Let me know in the comments section down below. But thank you very much for watching. If at any point you've supported this series, I really do appreciate it. If you've left a like, a comment, I wouldn't be where I am as a YouTuber without you guys' support, and I genuinely mean that. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Man, just like, look at this campaign. Look how far we've come. The bastard of Winterfell. We managed to take the north with the help of Stannis Baratheon, march south against the Lannisters. We managed to bring back the Riverlands to Riverland control. We gave the Starks the Westerlands. So guys, put in the comment section down below, all hail Jon of House Targaryen, the first of his name, King of the Andals, the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm. All hail King Jon Targaryen, Aegon Targaryen, if you will. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you want to stay connected with me after this video on my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and click the bell to join the notifications squad. G2A, if you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, I highly recommend G2A. Maybe you can pick up a Paradox, a Total War, Mountain Blade Warband, Crusader Kings 2 on there. I do recommend checking out the affiliation link. There's some really great prices on there, like even just having a look around, it's quite good. Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.